So South Park joining the Panderverse has been so wildly successful to the point that Paramount Plus has been witnessing a huge spike in the amount of Paramount Plus subscribers in the past couple of weeks, and given that they actually are now gearing up to embrace with follow-up events to the Panderverse, as well as upping the ante about the number of events to debut in 2024 and beyond, as well as talks of a theatrical movie for 2025 by Trey and Matt Stone, South Park is seemingly becoming more popular than Disney at this point right now, given that Disney is in a constant downward spiral on all fronts. This is Mike Zero. Subscribe if you're new and like this video to see future updates. I'm also on Twitter at Mike01. I thank you also very much for the great and kind support. Now, the thing about Bob Iger, as I always like to call him again, Bob Iger, yes, I know it may be getting old, but that's what I call him because he likes to string along his customers, as he likes to call them, and the shareholders, alright? He will say whatever he has to say to keep them lined up to check out the next thing, whether it be a movie or a TV show on Disney Plus or some kind of new attraction at Disney World or Disney, or any kind of Disney park around the globe, mind you. We know that there's a lot of things going on right now with Bob Iger and the board of directors with their cost containment plan that has been wreaking havoc. However, when it comes down to South Park, this is living proof that Disney is afraid of what the Panderverse exposed and what Trey Parker and Matt Stone are planning to continue doing in the years to come to really kind of just keep on mocking Disney. They view this as a gold mine. Now, with that being put out there and said, with Bob Iger actively involved with many projects over at Disney that will incorporate their use of DEI, one major development has to do with his view of South Park. Just recently, Bob Iger went on to deliver the following after joining the Panderverse has been spreading like wildfire. As CEO, I feel it is absolutely necessary to address common claims about how we run our company here at Disney. We must make our motive to our customers and shareholders that we value proper storytelling for our films and streaming projects over agendas here at Disney. After properly analyzing and investigating into what's been contributing to the common misconception of us here that's been spreading, we have found that different groups of people that are loud and opinionated, along with television programs that have been creating parody and their usage of parody of how we run the companies, such as one program from Paramount, have been responsible for this misconception about Disney going uphill. We value art over ideology, and it's something that I have been attempting to make very clear to both our customers and shareholders. Television programs that use parody against our company we view as disingenuous toward our future goals with film and television, with our usage of DEI, which we feel is the proper future for Disney to embrace. Now guys, let me just stop here quick before I move on, okay? Did he not just contradict himself? The fact that, oh, we hold no agenda here at Disney, oh, we value art over ideology, then continues to say that we're going to continue to use and drop our strategy of DEI into our future projects, whether it be, you know, the movies or the shows, stuff like that. They really are making it as if they don't care at all about what the customers are saying, or the general public, whatever have you, and what they have been voicing against Disney. And as if South Park was not enough, Bob Iger is going as far to say that the use of parody is disingenuous. Well, look, I mean, I highly doubt Paramount's a fan of Disney to begin with anyway. We know that they kind of are going head-to-head as competitors right now. We know that Disney is creating their own spy film franchise to kind of compete against Mission Impossible after Skydance announced that they want to make more Mission Impossible films with Paramount beyond Dead Reckoning Part 2, which, by the way, it's getting retitled. It's not going to be called that due to marketing plans and how the previous film did not meet box office expectations. Not that it was necessarily a failure, but anyway, to continue moving on here, he goes on to elaborate further, alright? Programs such as those from Paramount have been giving Disney a false image to those that may be uninformed about our motive and how we wish to utilize DEI into our future projects from Marvel, Star Wars, and many of our live-action remakes. from our original Disney movies that span decades worth of material. We believe it is very important for our customers to know the truth to our motive and how we plan to use DEI into our future slate of films and television for Disney Plus, and inserting that strategy into our other business models for streaming. We have also carefully reviewed one specific program from Paramount that may be providing a damaging view of the company, and it's something that we are looking into right now to make sure our customers and shareholders get the full picture to what we aim to provide with our products down the line, which we are very excited to announce in the coming months. Now guys, again, Bob Iger dropped the names of Star Wars and Marvel and how that's going to use DEI, and it's going to double down on that strategy further with all the movies and the shows, as he said there. Again, this is why I'm not looking forward to The Acolyte, because it is going to be like DEI to an extent that we have never seen before, basically. Even Leslie Headland confirmed this, that this is going to be a very agenda-driven show. She didn't say that by word, by the way. She just said that this is going to be very much female-centric. It's going to be very much gearing away from what you know about what Star Wars really is, and shifting away from George Lucas's view, and she wanted to do something through Kathleen Kennedy's view of what Star Wars is meant to be. Anyway, moving onwards again here, he goes on to conclude, our usage of allowing those with different ethnic backgrounds and or genders to obtain any role in either Star Wars or Marvel is something that we thrive for, and to those programs that are encouraging other groups of people to feel opposed to that is something that we view as not only damaging to Disney, but to society as well, and it's something that we should be taking carefully in the future by these said television programs with their use of parody. Now again, Bob Iger, very desperate move, very much in fear of what the Panderverse and what other programs looming are going to go against Disney. We already know that they're dealing with the Daily Wire, not necessarily a parody, but their Snow White movie is going to obliterate Snow White 2025, starring Rachel Zegler. Whether it comes out before or after or during it, it doesn't matter. That movie will outperform it by astronomical numbers. It's just a fact, because nobody wants to deal with Rachel Zegler's Snow White, nobody wants to deal with Disney anymore, unless they really, go backwards in time and go back to the way that they used to be, which I really don't see happening as long as you got BlackRock, Vanguard, and State Street funding these lunatics running the company. So anyway, there's a lot of things happening here with Bob Iger. You can see that he is very much thin-skinned over South Park mocking him. And you notice that he will not drop South Park Studios or South Park joining the Panderverse by name. He will not do that. But he will talk about how Paramount created a parody that's contributing to what he views as encouraging other people to be opposed to DEI and all of that craziness. So overall, guys, drop a comment below. Fill me in below in the comments what you all have to say about this, and if you guys did enjoy the content for today, make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel, and I will catch you guys later.